Hello, my friends. So, the next question came, and it was, how does one attain true peace? I don't even know how to answer this in a few minutes. True peace, for me, only comes from working on yourself constantly. Okay? Know thyself. Now, know thyself means I know myself for the better and for the worse. I know what's going to happen with me on this and this condition. I eventually learned how to love myself and master the skills. Now, I'm very different than other people. You are very different. Everybody is very, very unique. For me, one of my dreams is to exercise every day. Exercise every day, very simple. One day tennis, one day gym, one day jogging, one day walking on the beach. It's a dream. I'm not there. I'm slowly getting there, okay? I'm not there yet. And I have all these excuses and stories why I'm not there quite yet. But in order to obtain true peace for me, is that I will have to live up to that dream and a few other dreams that I have. And then my mind, because I created that dream and I created that projection and I have that intention of getting there, I think that when I'm going to get there, I'll have true peace. But that's not true. It's not true. The second way of looking at true peace is understanding there's the first hill of achievement that we just talked about. And we can master that hill of achievement for ourselves. We will tell ourselves that it's not for ourselves, but it is for ourselves. Okay? Human beings are usually thinking more about themselves than other people. The second hill will be the hill for others. When we get to that hill, true sensation of freedom begins to occur. Because we haven't only mastered ourselves, but we are now helping society. So of course, it doesn't have to be in this order. For example, it can be coming together, like what I'm trying to do with my YouTube channel, with my books, in lectures. I'm trying to give quite a lot of information of how to bridge the gap between materialistic and spirituality and personal development in my own, of course, unique way or my own unique perspective. So when we're talking about true peace, it's true peace of mind. Some people will have to go to another country and tell themselves that right now I have separated myself from my trouble. Is that true peace? For me, it's not, because my trouble comes with me. My trouble is inside my belief and inside my head. When I go back, I'm coming back to my trouble. Some people will have to leave a relationship in order to find true peace. Again, it will mean that we are not in harmony with ourselves, but we are in harmony with the decision that we made. And now we have to start working on ourselves. Because sometimes we left a relationship, but what was actually bad in that relationship might have been us or a part of us. Other people will say that true peace comes from enlightenment. So we have to meditate for 20 years in order to get a peace of mind, in order to live in one single moment, the present moment alone. So if you ask that question, you have to ask yourself, what is true peace for you? I can tell you that the chart, if this is true peace, you know where you want to get that, quantify, the chart will always be like this, always chasing it, always chasing it, always chasing it, never really obtaining it, because it's like a flower. It's not meant to blossom all the time. It's supposed, we human beings, we're supposed to have a little bit of suffering, a little bit of ups and downs in our life. So when the flower does blossom and it's beautiful and we appreciate it and we love it, it's like a moment of epiphany, a moment of awakening, that we see things with clarity, but we can't hold on to those moments. Not as much as we wanted to hold on to those moments. So that's why I'm saying the line is like this. We're always striving for, touching it, glimpsing it, but then we go back to our job, to our relationship, to our children, you know, we always eventually find ourselves between. But the beautiful thing is that the trend always goes up. And the way that it goes up is that we work on ourselves. We ask ourselves the hard questions. We face the dilemmas. We learn from the experience. Again, if we're suffering, it means that we're not learning a certain lesson. Reality is showing us all the time. And it's going to get worse until we get it, and then we grow and mature. And this is why you see so many people depressed, and some people are afraid in the world right now. Why? Because they don't have this upwards trend. They're not learning from their mistakes. They're not growing spiritually and personally. So like we said, it's the first hill of personal achievement, financially, spiritually, whatever it is that you want to call it, that we will get to true peace even though there's outside circumstances that keep changing, and we have to be more in honor, and we have to know ourselves in order to get that, even when people are spiking us, in order to be your true self and honor yourself and have integrity. And the second phase is that we start providing. This stage comes after this stage, and the reason for that is that when we feel full, like in the Maslow pyramid of needs, when we get into a higher state of awakening, then we start serving others because we want them to reach where we are. And this is one of the things that I'm doing right now, or when I'm volunteering in different places. So that for me is the meaning of true peace. Of course, I can talk about it and I can give lots of examples, but I really want to be efficient and I want to be short with these type of answers. Think about what is true peace for you, and do you believe that you can actually get there? And think about, if you have reached true peace, think about, where do I need to be here in order to get there? And then ask yourself, where do I need to be here in order to get there? All right? So if true peace for you is 10 years of meditation, when do I need to start? Okay? And if true peace for you is following your dreams, one of my dreams is to build a house in Costa Rica, when do I need to invest? When do I need to save up? What is the community that I need to find, And when you build it backwards, you can actually get to that dream.